So I think you got the picture. The game did need much more attention from the designers, but the designers already had their chance. They messed up messed up. They did not so good a job in the Valley of the Dead King and did not show any learning capacity to make it better for the second project, and so this is the last box that I will ever buy from them. But this is for me the way to actually enjoy the game, and yeah, it takes a lot of work to separate the scoring for and to put all the aspects that influence things at the right correct point, structuring and writing and thinking about the game. So never imagined that it would take me a week, but yeah, I'm going to test if this game instruction is actually if it works, if it is fast enough. I mean, a setup should not be more than 10 minutes, so I would make a movie to prove that you can do this in 10 minutes. That would be a huge benefit to society, at least to society, the people that bought the game, and the box is just sitting in your shelf because you say to yourself, one day I'll get to it, but you'll never do, and this way you can actually get to it and actually do. So it should make you all feel better. But I'm not done yet. I'm putting the files since about a few months ago on itch.io. That's some kind of website that was for gamers, and also is used by board gamers to put stuff in, and you keep complete control in contrast to Board Game Geek, where you just hand over the control. It's no longer yours, and if they block you, then they have the stuff and you don't. So never ever give Board Game Geek your content. Always add a link to your content, but keep control over your content. That's my advice. And itch.io does that by definition. They don't block you because they're just cool, and you can see everything in analytics, which is also something that Board Game Geek does not give, and they have no hateful psychotic moderators. At least I haven't encountered them. So for this one is HexploreIt, the Forest of Adrimon. You can simply download it, download the file, but know that here it is online. Yeah, know that it is a work in progress. So if you print it out, you might have to print it out later. I'm going to streamline it a little bit, playtest. But yeah, it's an interesting project, to say the least. Very time consuming. And that's also the reason why in Forest of Adrimon, if I have this here, the Forest of Adrimon, come on. Yeah, go. The file section, I mean, we're talking about a game that is 7.9, so it was an 8 in the early days. It's from 2019, it's 5 years old. In 5 years' time, nobody has ever managed to create a proper setup. Maybe this would be useful for me, but what they do is they put all the information on a page, and I can show you how it looks like. So you have this kind of blurb with no start, no end, and only if you are the designer then it makes sense. And there are also mix-ups because this is a different color than this color, and the black is for the base game, this is for an expansion, this is for photo. So you need to separate that content because it becomes a mess. And this is another example of this all green shit. And yeah, this is useful, but don't write in italics. Not so much, at least. Italics is for emphasizing things or for thematic fluff, but not. Yeah, this is good, but this is not enough contrast. But even so, they tried to replace the placards, and but the only way to replace the placard is to write a reference guide and use the reference guide. And for the rest, I learned yeah, step-by-step instruction. So yeah, I considered a lot of approaches, but this is, I think, the best approach. And more links, of course. So use hyperlinks, or at least put the number every chapter, every section, and put in the reference, so the hyperlink, the number of the section. But that is something that you do as a very last part, because it's very, you don't want to redo that. So that's why I don't have it yet. But that's the general plan. So I'm not sure when it is done, or if it ever will be done, but yeah, something like this, for example, schools out 5.1 table. So you can, in the digital form, you can click on it, and you get here, because you have to roll for the classes. Of course, you can cheat. So if you have 7 classes and you keep rolling the existing classes, and you really want another class, then you just tick it off. Nobody's watching. But this would, yeah, I feel good with these things, and the achievements are reasonable. They are not impossible, like defeat Edemon on Epic and stuff like that. They name every aspect of the game. So if, yeah, and there's a lot of opportunity to tick things if you want those extra bonuses. Okay, bye for now.